Hello, everybody. This is our first LocksOTD podcast ever. It's been an idea for a little while now, but we're actually making it a thing. We got like three of us main guys. I'm Angelo. We just go by Jello. We got Andrew and we got Zach, obviously.
Yes, sir.
They can introduce themselves really quick.
Yes, sir. I'm Andrew. I basically do majority of the picks for NHL, MLB, NFL, college football, um, golf too. Golf's a good one. So basically, that's what I've been doing for the past 2 years is getting you guys some locks. You can get some good
Smacking it up.
picks. Yeah, need
Yes,
to.
sir.
Need that.
I'm Zach. I came in a little bit after this whole idea was started. Andrew brought me in. If you want to know what I do, I'm the prop guy. So I do props for NHL,
Okay.
NBA, MLB, a little bit of college football here and there as well. Did free picks for basketball and a little bit of hockey from time to time, depending on how we can put out picks and what our schedules are on. So, I do a mix of pretty much everything. So it's been a great time. And like we said, this has been an idea for a while that we've tried to put out and finally taken it to YouTube and other platforms and bringing our
Oh yeah.
picks to you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got it here now. And yeah, we're just using Zoom. We'll obviously get better as it goes. This is our first podcast. None of us have really done podcasts before. So
No.
it's only going to get better. Just stick with us. But yeah, Locks OTD, man. I mean, I rip the tennis picks. I'll rip in some NFL picks here and there. MLB randomly. I'm not really the MLB guy, but that's more so Zach and Andrew.
It's
But yeah,
all
I mean,
all collective. We all
it's
do.
all collective.
Yeah.
We talk every day about it.
Yeah.
We don't rush any picks. Like every pick we have for a reason, and that's the reason for this podcast as
Yeah.
well, is to get the reason out to you guys and why we made the pick, like the reasoning behind it.
Mhm.
Not just some capper that's pulling out BS numbers and saying they go up this much units. Like, no,
Dude.
we're actually going to show you behind the scenes of how we actually do it and real profit, not just BS numbers and
Yeah.
BS picks for no reason with no thought behind it. Like,
That
we
is
actually put the time in.
that is one of the most annoying things to see is you see a capper hitting at 90%, which is just not even
Not
possible. If
possible.
you fall for that, like I'm sorry for you. Like literally not possible. Because if you hit at
It,
90%, or even 80%, or even over 75%, like you're not you're not gonna be a
no,
sports capper. Like you're gonna be a odds maker. Like you're not gonna be doing that. Like it's
yeah.
just a
And it's
lie.
just realistically not
It's not
possible.
possible.
Like,
No.
yeah, you might go 75 for, like we've done it. You might go 75 for a week or a month,
Yeah.
but like long term for a year or years, there's
No
no way
chance.
you're going at 75%.
Zero
And I
chance.
feel bad for the people who actually fall for it
Mhm.
and then they put their money in, and then we get people message us all the time like, "Hey, you guys are actually legit, blah blah blah," and our prices are cheap too, way cheaper than these other guys,
Bro.
and we put in way more time. They just pull out BS ads like,
Hmm.
and then people fall for them, and then message us and say, "Oh, I got robbed by this guy. I paid this much money, and he gave me a pick and just lost, and I tried messaging him again, and he blocked me or whatever, this and
Yeah.
that." It's just crazy stories, and it's like people are losing money on just I don't know. And then you look at their page, and it's all fake followers.
It's all
They
fake
have no
followers,
actual
dude.
followers.
It's
They have
all fake.
50,000 followers, but they have like 40 followers. It's
Yep.
like 40 real followers.
No, it's an
And
industry that's like it's a good one, but there's a lot of people that fake it to make it. Like it's just you gotta put out
yeah,
good content and good picks and not lie about stuff, and you'll see the end product. Like it'll work.
yeah, definitely,
It definitely.
definitely. And like we're always real. Like anyone that's followed us, like we post
Yeah.
our losses, we post our wins, whatever. We post
Yeah.
everything. So we actually profit over time. Yeah, we don't profit every week, but like overall we profit. And I
Hmm.
mean, it's because we have a strict system, and we might as well explain the system while you're here. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a we have our free slate, which is what we're going to mainly talk about on our podcast. This podcast, we're going to mention our
Hmm.
premium picks for anyone that tunes into our early podcasts, which is this one. And we got our 1, 2, and 3 stars, which is basically units. Betting's all about units. So the 1 star is a 1 unit play. 2 star and 3 stars are premium picks, which you have to purchase. And 2 stars is obviously 2 units, and 3 stars is 3 units. Pretty simple stuff.
Props are free usually. Sometimes we'll do like the $50 plays. That's just our best play of the day, or sometimes there'll be,
Yeah,
which I
doesn't
think
doesn't happen often.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be
Doesn't
moving
happen often.
to plays
Yeah,
though.
we've been on a heater on that though.
Yeah, exactly. So I
Like,
like doing those. They're
yeah,
we've been killing it with them.
yeah. Whale plays are very rare.
Very rare, yeah.
That's like probably once a month, if that. But that's like
It-
Vegas just has the odds completely wrong, and
yeah.
I don't know. They're
Yeah.
just stupid. Like that's where you catch Vegas slip up. Obviously, majority of the time Vegas has you. That's just how it works. But there is times where they'll slip up on little lines, and if you
Hmm.
can find that advantage, we'll expose it. That's a
Yeah,
lock.
for sure. That's why I'm pumped for college football this year. Absolutely pumped.
Uh
There's lines
Big
out there
stuff.
that
Gonna
just
be a
make
big
no
football
sense.
season.
It's gonna be
Yep,
crazy.
absolutely,
And NFL is just
absolutely.
so rigged, so it's like you can just sniff them out there. Like it's just easy.
NFL, NBA,
Ah,
easiest rigged sports out there. There's a reason
ridiculous.
why it's entertainment, not an actual sport business. If you
Hmm.
look it up, it's an entertainment business. That's so that if they alter, as long as you're entertained, you
Hmm.
can't sue, you can't do anything.
So in the
Simple as
NFL,
that.
there's coaches
Not going to
meetings and
explain it anymore.
team meetings to let the officials and the other team know what plays you're going to be running during the game. You know about that one, but yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. You got to give them your whole fucking playbook before you start.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's tough.
But yeah, so like I said, basically the meaning of this podcast is to give you the reason behind the picks. So we'll start with yesterday's recap, run you through everything and our picks, why,
Mhm.
and if we profited or lost money, and then we'll tell you about today's picks, free and premium, and
Mhm.
then maybe we'll look on the future of what's to come this week and see any thoughts, maybe early thoughts.
Yeah.
So
Share
what
a
do you
couple
boys got?
early lines.
I know you got some locks. Read them out.
Well, the recap of yesterday, um, we had free picks were kind of iffy. We had the tennis sweep.
Hey,
Uh,
how you doing?
right. Dodgers, they won last night, right, Zach? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Easy dub. You're kind of you're on the fence about that one last
Yes,
night.
I was on the other side, sadly, with
Yeah,
that one. I was in the Orioles. I watched the Orioles give up 6 runs and Corbin Burns get charged with only 1 earned run. So they scored
yeah.
5 runs off of errors. So that's why baseball is a very tough sport to
Mhm.
get right. Because
One of the
even if you
toughest.
looked at it too, I mean, we were on the Dodgers and 80% of the money was on the Dodgers. Usually we would go to the other side with all the money
Yeah.
going towards being on one team, you want to go with the other one. And that's why I went Orioles and got the short end of the stick.
I just thought that line was so weird for the basically the
Mhm.
most stacked roster in baseball to be minus
Yeah.
110 against I guess the best
Oh,
pitcher in the AL right now, Burns. I mean,
Mhm.
he's up there for probably top three pitcher in the AL right now. So I thought that was a little weird. I thought O should have been favored like slightly more just because of the pitching matchup, but that minus 110, I had to jump all over that. That was just free money.
kid was on it.
All over it.
But he was a
All
hawk.
over it. Yeah, but free
You saw
baseball went
that thing?
2 for 3 or 1 for 3 or yeah, 1 for 3 last night, so that was a little tough.
Okay. It's a
But
bounce back day. It's a bounce back day.
yeah, that's free picks though. If you purchase premium though, that's a nice
What
easy
happened?
sweep. That's a nice little 4 for 4. How
Bring the
are you?
brooms.
Plus
Bring the
860
brooms.
on that parlay if you toss a little sprinkle on that.
Wait, what
Easy
was it? You said
money.
860?
Yeah, 860, a little 8.5 points. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I guess just
Beautiful.
easy money. You toss a unit on that, easy money. You get everything back
Come
from your free
on now.
picks.
So what was that slate plus units? Not parlay.
Uh,
Just straight betting units.
Straight betting was just 3-6.
Actually, real quick before you
Yeah.
say that, that's our I didn't mention that when I said like our main system. The system is straight betting.
Yes.
There,
Oh, strictly.
when we post our parlays, it's if parlayed. Like that's just you
Yeah.
don't even place a unit on a parlay. Realistically, I would
No.
suggest like half a unit,
Yes.
and that's if you've been hot. Like don't if you're not hot, like don't just toss money on it.
Eh,
Stick to the straight betting. That's what profits in the end.
Yeah.
Vegas, they make the most off parlays.
Everyone
It's just
that
how it
comes to
works.
us is always doing parlays. Like, and I always try
First
to
thing we
tell
tell
them,
them.
I go, that is the quickest way to lose your money. I go, it is so easy
Exactly.
to go 3 for 4 than rather 4 for 4 or 2 for 4. Like, and if you get those, if you're straight betting and you get 2 for 4, you can kind of get your money back. You can kind of, you're not losing it all.
Exactly.
You go 3 for 4, like,
You may even profit.
You may even profit if you got a couple
depending on the
pluses in
line.
there.
Or
Yeah,
you may
depending on
just lose
lines.
half a unit, and it's like,
Yeah,
okay, you didn't half a unit. Where are you parlayed? Now you're down the whole. You lost the whole thing.
you lost everything.
That's
Like
the whole thing.
it's
And then
so.
all the times you lose the parlay by one, oh, I had a 5 leg parlay. Okay, so if
Yeah.
you straight bet it, you would have won four. Probably would
Hmm.
have been up 3 point something units. Say your
Yeah.
units are, doesn't matter what your units are, it could be $1.
Yeah.
So, or $10, $100, whatever. But say it is $100, you're up 3 units, it's $300.
Yeah. There you go. That's
Like,
a great day. Like
it's a great day.
I don't understand why people always chase for the big bag. It's just it'll rarely happen. Like it's never really going to happen.
You know who gets the quick bag? Vegas.
Oh, sure they do.
They love that.
Yeah.
They love all the parlays that'll
Oh,
never
bring them
hit.
in. Toss that
Uh,
minus 650 in there that's going to lose on some BS. Like they love
exactly.
that. Last
They
leg
love
too?
that.
Eh.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is
It's your
it?
it's your last leg.
Yeah, yeah. See ya.
I'm taking that. They know.
Yeah, MLB was up 10 units just straight betting yesterday, just for premium.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Just
that
look
was a
at
good
that.
day. It was a good
10
day.
units. Your
10
units
units.
are $10. You're up $100.
Easy.
Like,
One
come
day.
on. And that's straight betting. Now you would
Straight.
have had to hit a parlay for plus 1,000. That's risky.
Yeah.
Like your odds of hitting that are slim. It's not even 1 in 10.
No, no, you
Like
sprinkle
they
that
they
parlay.
always have the odd advantage over you.
Yeah.
Always.
Sprinkle the parlay, get that little extra ching.
Plus 10 units. Like, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Why aren't you straight betting?
Yeah,
Yeah, you parlayed it. Now you cash.
it was a massive clutch up last night, though, because D-backs were
Was it?
down.
What was it?
Dude, D-backs were down 5-4, and this was the last leg. Everything cash so far. On Corbin Carroll came up with bases loaded, hits a grand slam.
Wow.
Dude,
That's some
wild.
action to end it. You
Dude,
love
yeah,
that.
and they win 8-5.
And,
And like
and,
that's how you cash it right there.
and it say it's your last leg of the leg. Like,
Hmm.
I didn't bet it. Personally, I'm on vacation right now. I'm with Pops just on vacation, but tennis? Bet some
Yeah,
tennis yesterday.
I was
Made
tennis
some
at
money.
home.
Swept with the one stars, like you said, swept. There's
Hmm.
3 picks, obviously, as almost every day. One of them retired, which can be annoying for tennis because then it's just a push whether your dude's winning or losing. Your
Hmm.
dude could be about to win the match, other dude retires. It doesn't matter. You don't get your money. Majority of books do
Yeah,
that.
it's just so
Not
annoying.
all, but majority. So dumb. And the rain outs and all that is the most annoying parts about tennis.
Oh my God, rain
Dude,
delays.
you bet a parlay or a straight bet to be this day, and then it's like it might be 2 days later. It's like
Yeah.
play inside. What do we need?
Yo, like I know you guys got the money over there in the ATP tour. Like, let's just build a couple goddamn domes over the over the courts.
Exactly. But yeah, locked in Dimitrov. It was Dimitrov minus 6.5 versus Hijikata, Rinky. Rinky's been playing good, but Dimitrov for some reason just has his number, smacks him every time. So I had to take his spread, and he won by like maybe 11 or 12. So 6.5 was nothing.
Jesus.
And then had Nakashima. I think he played Arthur Kazakhs, a young kid from
Mm.
France. He's good. But
Haju?
Nakashima's just been really good. So I had to take him spread 4.5 minus 135. That cash too. And the pick that got suspended or retired was Laszlo Jair versus Novak Djokovic, which of course was a tough pick. But
Yeah, it's a
Jair
tough one.
plays Novak well, and it was
Same
plus
country, right?
nine
They're
and a
both
half.
Serbians, right?
Yep, both
Yeah, that's
Serbians.
yeah. They got
And
the
last time Jair played him, Jair was at hardcourt as well, up 2-0 sets on him. And I live bet Djokovic plus 100 to come back, win 3 sets straight. Of course he did. But like the point is, Jair played him really well.
yeah,
Like Djokovic went on a 5-setter against him. So Jair just doesn't have his number because he doesn't beat him, but keeps it
yeah.
tight.
Keeps it tight.
So he was keeping it tight and then had to retire in the third set. He was only down like 4, so he would have had to lose 6-1 in the last set for that to not hit.
Yeah,
Like
no
he just
chance.
got 2 points. That would have cashed, and then it would have swept with
Easy
another
money.
pick. But yeah, easy money. Easy bucks. What did the kid Zach have?
Um, Going off of our prop picks yesterday, we were 1 for 3 yesterday for baseball. We had Brent Rooker who cashed his 1.5 over hits, runs, RBIs, hit a home run, I believe in the 6th inning in that game. The other two we just missed. We had Jurickson Profar who got up 5 times or 6 times yesterday. Went 0 for 4.
That's
sacrificed as well. Just
that's
hot
terrible.
hitter who hasn't really done much in this series against St. Louis, which is why we went with him going up against the pitcher, especially a righty, where he gets righties very well. And it's an unfortunate one. And then we had Aaron Judge, a bit of a stretch, but a plus 160 hit a home run, mainly
He's
for
been
his
cooking them
success.
though.
Yeah, which mainly for his success off Mackenzie Gore. I mean, he was 4 for 6 off him career lifetime with 2 home runs, and the Yankees were due for a
Damn.
win, and somehow the Yankees have now lost 2 straight to the Nationals. So a little bit
That's
of a tough day, but
Interesting stuff there.
yeah. And then as for prop picks for today, you guys will see those up later because it is a travel day. It's a little bit tough for us to get prop picks out early. So usually when I do them more on the nightcap. So by the time this goes up, you guys, if you guys check our notifications, look on our socials, you guys will see the prop picks up by that time.
Yeah. And be sure to obviously follow us on anything. We have pretty much every social at LocksOTD.
yep.
Locks of the day, pretty simple.
Yep.
Um, Actually, great name in my opinion.
Easy.
But and make sure you turn your notifications on because I mean bets can be posted at any point. If there's a live bet, how are you going to catch it? Like, you just have to get lucky
Yeah.
and be on Instagram or Twitter or Threads or whatever when we post it, and
Yeah.
then see it.
Hmm.
Like, just if you just have your notifications on, you'll see it, and boom, cash a live bet, quick bucks.
Quick
Like,
bucks.
come
Just
on,
looking for that
quick
easy money in
bucks,
there.
free
Just
money,
looking for that easy money.
free money, buddy. How do you not eat that up?
Yeah, you need to. Need to. I'm so pumped for college football though today. Like it's gonna be wild. There's some big
Dude,
spreads out there today. There's like 4 or 5. There's more than that. There's like 6 or 7 games where the spread's over 30. Like it's
stuff
crazy.
going on.
Yeah.
Action,
They're saying some
action.
teams are gonna get beat down today. Like,
And some will.
yeah, some will.
You'll see some
You got
smacks
FanDuel and
for
close to
sure.
50 as well. So we're
Yeah.
pushing. I believe
Is there?
I believe it's Missouri and Murray State. I believe the spread right now is 49.
Yeah,
So
it's wild.
you're pushing 50 right now.
50. That's crazy.
Utah opened up
That's
at
tough going in.
53.
53.
Really?
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
but then they
Oh, wow.
dropped down to 38, and now they're at 40 now. They've
Hmm.
just been moving.
Yeah.
That's
Then
a
they moved
team.
back down to
Lot of bets
39
on
and a
that
half
line.
again.
That's for
So
sure.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be interesting today. But all premium picks today will be free and they'll just be spilled out here.
On here.
Nowhere
Yep.
else. Nowhere
Yep.
else. You got to come here exclusively to find these premium picks without paying a dollar.
Absolutely.
Just free money for you
Absolutely.
guys. Just absolute
Actually,
free money.
yeah, come on, it's $3. Actually, speaking of, we might as well tell them some now because some of them start.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah,
we'll,
I'll do the baseball
we'll
one real quick.
rip them.
Yeah. Yeah, Reds. I think
Which
Reds
we,
start pretty soon. Let me check that. They go off at 5. Okay, yeah, 2 hours. Reds are going off. Money line should be a good one. I don't see them getting swept by the A's today. I don't think that's happening. Like they're scoring over 4 runs both games. So I mean, they're due for a win. Oakland's due to not score too many runs tonight. Like I like the Reds lineup tonight. I feel like their money line 3 unit bet. I think it's a fucking lock. I really do.
kid
then
loves it.
also, I believe it is a bullpen day as well for Oakland. So
It
you're not
is.
seeing any of their starters. So
Mm-hmm.
I, the guy JT Ginn, I believe is his name, is how you would say it.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone in a game, and this is only his third career game.
Mm-hmm.
Most he's gone is 2 innings.
Yeah.
So he might open, but even then, they could have someone that's going to do a bulk stretch of the innings, or they might just go with 6 pitchers, 7 pitchers, and just call it a bullpen day. So.
Yeah, I think the Reds can take them down today. I
Hmm.
don't see Oakland sweeping. But the other 3-star we have today will be the Dodgers. Dodgers were a 1 last night. They pulled through, got the dub. They are facing a left-handed pitcher today, and the
Oh,
Dodgers,
lefty.
the Dodgers destroy left-handed pitching. Like a they have so many batters that are hitting over 330, 340 in that lineup. Like I could count them right here. You got at least 7 right there that are hitting over 3.
Wow.
Like, yeah, and
Against lefties.
6 of them are hitting over 330. So those bats should be still hot tonight. I think the Dodgers another 3 unit play to win 3 units, not to put down 3 units, to win 3 units. Because if it's a
Exactly. So say the line, for example, say the line is minus 130 and it's a
yep,
3-star.
yep,
And it's just for easy purposes. Say your units are $100.
mhm,
Minus 130, 1 unit would be $130 to win 100. That's a 1 unit. So a 3 unit would be 390 to win 300.
yep,
Like pretty simple. So you lose that play, you're down 3.9 units.
yeah,
You win, you're up 3 because
yep.
it's a minus 130. And we factor that into everything we do.
Every
Most
single.
cappers will BS that. They're
Oh,
like, that's how it actually, that's real numbers.
that's
That's
how it
just how
works.
it actually works. That's
Yeah.
what's actually going to happen with your money.
So Reds are minus 135, so it'll basically be right around there. It'll be 410 or 405 to whatever for
Yeah.
3 minutes back. Dodgers minus 165, so you got to put a little bit more on that, but I was still super confident on that pick. 2 unit
Love it.
MLB plays. We have um the Astros. They have not started yet. That game is at 8:10. They are playing the Royals. I just think the Royals have been really hot. I don't think they're gonna continue what they're doing. They just were in Cleveland. They just won 3 out of 4 games against a really, really tough team. What they took
Yeah,
the
wow.
division, right, Zach?
Yes.
But
Yeah, they
Did they?
oh,
actually
now
tied for the
they're
division
just one
lead.
back now. They're just one back.
Yeah, they tied for the division lead. They should have taken it over yesterday. I mean, we had Guardians in there. The
Yeah.
Royals blew a 5-1 lead. They
Yep.
were up 5-1, I believe, in the sixth or the seventh, and they lost 7-5.
Yeah.
So it was there for the Royals to take, and we had a great, like you said, another premium play that very fortunate with that we ended up
Come
getting,
back.
and it all came together.
It
So
sure did. That was a
Love
good
that.
game too. That was a good one. So yeah, Astros, Hunter Brown, solid pitcher. Brady Singer, he can be a little shaky. He gives up a good amount of runs.
yeah.
So Zoom just wanted to cut us off because I guess they have a time limit since we don't have the premium membership. I don't know how much that is. Maybe we'll look into it so we can actually yap.
Definitely will.
This will also probably be the longest pod since we have to introduce ourselves and talk about how we bet and the straight betting and units and explain it all
And all the
rather
premium
than just
plays.
talk about our picks in the meeting. Exactly. And we're not going
Yep.
to be talking about premium on every pod either.
No.
But I know you guys were just mentioning, or Andrew, you just mentioned Brady Singer,
Yeah.
and he was giving up a lot of runs, or he does
Yeah.
give up a lot of runs.
Yeah, he gives up a good amount of runs. Astros are just good hitters too. Zach, were you gonna mention
Yeah,
something
I was
about him
saying
too?
too, it's like Brady Singer's been very good this year. He's still at a 3.3 ERA, but I think the big thing that I noticed is month of August, this will be his fifth start. He has a 6.3 ERA in the month of August. I mean, he's gone up against the Red Sox where he gave up 10 hits, 4 runs. The
Mhm.
Twins, he gave up 6 runs. The Phillies, he gave 5 runs.
Mhm.
And then the Reds was really his only good start. He went 6 innings and had 6 shutout innings. But even
Those,
then, I mean, it shows you how good he's been this year. But the month of August has been a rough patch for him, having a 6.2
yeah,
ERA, which I mean, in this case, you're going up once again against another good hitting team. Like we said,
great
I
hitting
mean,
team.
all three teams that he's gotten pretty much shelled by, Phillies, Red Sox, and Twins can all hit.
And
And the
all hit,
Astros are right
exactly.
there with all those teams.
Mm-hmm.
I see a trend.
Yeah, exactly. I see something. I see something. So that's another 2-star play. Our other two unit play is the Blue Jays, and they are playing the Red Sox. So Red Sox, great hitting team, but don't think it's their night tonight. This will split the series between the Blue Jays and Red Sox. Bowden Francis on the mound for the Blue Jays. He's been having a good month of August too. Almost threw a no-hitter last time he was out. So pretty decent.
Something.
When he faced the Cubs, he had seven innings, no runs, only 3 hits, 7 Ks. I mean, kid's been pumping out heat. So I'm gonna ride with Mr. Bowden Francis.
But
It's a
he's
good
on the
play.
train.
Plus money too for the Blue Jays.
Ah,
Come on.
come on.
The Blue Jays
That's
bats were
dude.
cold yesterday too, so
Yeah.
That's another thing is most cappers are scared to take a plus. Like if you've ever looked at a story for a day, like buddy,
Dude,
a plus is the least scary thing. Like we take a
it's
plus all the
yeah.
time.
I'll
Pluses hit all the time.
give me a plus
Like,
450. Like I don't care. Give me plus two
dude,
something. Like I don't
are
care.
you kidding me? Plus 220?
Yeah.
Like,
You
come
got
on.
two teams going up
Sometimes
against each
an
other.
amazing line.
You got two
If it's a
teams,
50-50 match,
50-50
yeah.
chance.
If you got a 50-50 match and it's a plus 220 and like I know it's actually 50-50, you got the line wrong.
Yeah.
That's a 2-star.
Dude, you can find some crazy tennis
It's
lines
a
like
great
that
line.
sometimes.
Dude,
Dude, they
tennis
pump out
lines.
pluses over there.
Dude, tennis, they will ping pong. When I used to study ping pong, Vegas did not know ping pong. There was plus 450s. It was they should have been favorites. I
That's
was staying up to like 2 a.m. watching that shit,
just
hitting
DJ mode.
crazy parlays. Oh yeah, DJ, full DJ.
Oh,
That was
God.
a few years ago. Holy shit, that was a whole thing.
All right,
Yeah,
moving
any
on.
more baseball left?
Yeah, we got some free picks.
Yap about those, and then I'll yap about some tennis.
Yeah. Right now the game that's live is a free pick. Angels plus 1.5. It's bottom of the eighth right now. They're up 3-0. So not
Wow,
bad. But I don't want to say anything
wow,
too crazy because the Tigers right
yeah.
bases loaded with 2 outs. So it's like, let's
Oh,
get this one out, go to the next inning, boys. Come on. Like, let's get at it.
classic stuff.
Need that plus 1.5 to hit minus 150. Kind of a little hefty line for plus 1.5. But
Yeah.
I just didn't see the Angels getting swept by the Tigers today.
And the plus 1.5 is important too, because if things really go wrong, a grand slam is hit, they lose 4-3, your bet
Sure.
still cashes.
Absolutely. That's what we love.
Not bad,
Mhm.
not bad.
Not bad
From
at all.
no,
So
what did
the
he call himself? Prop, Mr. Proper.
the prop king,
Yeah, the prop king.
the prop blocker. The
I love it.
the next two that we have are Padres. Padres and D-backs. D-backs are just they just been hot. And they're also facing a lefty tonight.
Can't
And
stop the heat.
yeah, they can't D-backs can hit lefties very well. And the Mets are very, very hit or miss team. Like I've
They're the
never been
Manarino
high
of
on them.
tennis.
Yeah, dude.
They're
Yeah.
the Manarino of tennis.
Mets
Which
can
actually
hit or not.
one of the picks today is against Manarino, so you know it's a little risky. But
Dude just
he's
loves
up
to
right
screw us
now.
over.
Or I'll yap about that after.
Loves to screw us over. And Padres are on right now. They're in the top of the fourth, but they're down two. Bats could easily get hot. That game's not over. That
Down
line
two
was
ain't nothing.
probably a little chunky because it was a minus
Little
110.
chunky.
It was a minus 110 start the game. Let me see what it's at right now. Plus 340. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't be afraid to fucking smack that line.
Wow.
Like, don't be afraid to sprinkle that one.
Especially in, but come on,
Yeah.
baseball.
Yeah. Cardinals are not the best team either. They're a very hit or miss team as well. Their pitching is just super inconsistent. Their bullpen's very, very iffy. So I think the MLB picks
There's
are going to
there's
be
room for error on the Cardinals.
yes. Yeah. And
That's
it's
what there
only
is.
2-0, like early in the game.
Early,
Uh,
early.
it's baseball. Anything can happen.
Yeah. No. As
Zach,
long as there's 2+ innings left, like you're in it.
you want to add anything on that, Zach, for MLB?
Um, I would say, I think for, I think that really might be all. I think with the D-backs, like you said, them hitting lefties really well,
Mhm.
I think would be something that is to be considered. Like, yeah, Peterson's had a very good season.
Yep.
He's 8-1 with like a 2.8 ERA. He's pitched very well, but sometimes like if we see those kind of trends where those teams are hitting off certain players very well, I mean, it's like we did with both of our 2 stars with the Astros. Like Brady Singer's had a tough month.
Yep.
I also noticed too with Cutter Crawford. He's had a 7.5 ERA month of August. So
Yeah.
we're not afraid to take those teams, even if the pitcher is doing well. If those teams can hit those kind of pitchers, we're not afraid to throw that line
Yeah.
out there and give it to you.
Never,
No.
never.
Never afraid of any line.
Scare money don't make money.
Exactly.
Come on.
Vegas always tries tossing out little bullshit
Yeah.
illusions and
Yeah,
make
all the
something look great.
lines.
You gotta know. You gotta know when they're tossing out a fucking trap or
Yeah,
just
they're
some
just scare
BS
tactics.
line.
And when the
Yeah.
lines start moving and shifting, like they're just trying to scare you away from a certain line that you like. Like you just got to be
ex-
confident in what you think.
Of course.
Hmm.
Of course.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, no, they have their ways.
college
It
football.
works though.
Can't wait for college football.
College ball.
Gonna
Let me yap about some tennis real quick.
go for it.
So let's see right now because I know a lot of guys are live. So
Yeah.
let me see. So I'll yap about the free picks real quick. So First pick was Goffin -4.5 versus Manarino -120.
Mhm.
One of my number one rules about tennis is to not bet a Manarino match because he is, like I mentioned earlier, Adrian Manarino is the king of just making you lose your bet. He
Oh,
could beat
loves it.
anybody. He can beat anybody, but he can lose to anybody. Like you never know what Manarino you're gonna get. So I
Very
don't care what the line is or who he's playing. It's always risky. I literally don't care who he's playing. He could play Djokovic. Like
5-5
I
right
don't
now.
care. Or Alcaraz. Like and it's still risky. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just there to make you lose your money. Fuck you, Manarino. But anyways, I do like Goffin. Realistically, I like Goffin -4.5. He's
Mm.
been playing really well. Goffin is 5-2 against him on hard courts, which I mean it says something. And Goffin's been serving pretty solid and beating respectable players, like guys better than Manarino. Not to not to be either that Manarino is 3-20 in his last 23 matches.
Oh my God.
So he's
He's
not really feeling
not
it.
finding anything right now.
No. Granted, you
Lee.
can't always look at record because Manarino's played all good guys. So
Yeah, that's true. He's
it's
on.
not like he should be winning a lot of those matches either. So like a losing record is fair
Yeah.
for the guys he's played. But like 3-20, come on. And there's a couple guys in there. He's just not finding it right now.
No.
Granted, any day he can screw you over. That's why it's a 1 star. It's a
Yeah.
free pick.
Yep. One.
But
Don't want
I
to put a lot
I
on it.
know that's live right now. Yep, and beautiful. I just saw Goffin was up and now it's tied.
Yep. It was
First
five.
set,
It's 5-5 now.
it's 5-5. Goffin was just serving for the set, and Manarino decides to say, "Screw you,
Hmm.
I'll take it back." Now it's 5-5.
Loves to do that.
We're up 15-30 though. Maybe we'll break back, but I still like Goffin -4.5. These are 5-set matches. This is the U.S. Open.
Yep.
Like we got
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. This is big.
Um,
Fields and Purcell.
Pick two, yep,
Yep.
Arthur Fields -4.5, -120. This is a little. I knew this was a little risky pick. You got two good servers this match. Fields is the better player overall, though. But Gabriel Diallo, another young guy, he's been playing really well. So this is why it's a 1 star. But Fields is pretty good. Fields played Nakashima the other day, like a few days ago. Played him super tight with only one break point given up. Like, and Nakashima's been playing
Yeah, he's
great.
been playing out of his mind lately.
So, and he honestly outplayed Nakashima. He just lost the match because he lost the tiebreak and then got broke one time in the other set. But like to only give up even one break chance, and then he obviously lost that one break chance. But
Mhm.
against Nakashima, that's impressive.
Yeah,
And Nakashima's way better. Like he's beaten Diallo all day.
for sure.
So I think with the 5 setter, you win 3 sets. If it was best of three, -4.5, it's stretched. But like you got 3 sets to win, -4.5. I think you
Very
can do it.
possible. Very doable.
And then the third free pick is Max Purcell +7.5, -145.
Who'd you
First off,
think?
that's just too big. Tommy Paul. So Paul's always a very tough matchup, but he hasn't been serving too well, giving up a lot of break chances.
Mhm.
And Purcell's been playing great tennis and serving very well. Um, and yeah, just 7.5 points is simply just too much. Like
Yeah,
there's a slight chance Purcell could even win this matchup. This is one of those crazy pluses. I think he's like a +600 or something crazy. Like
he has the
Tommy
talent to
Paul
win.
really hasn't been playing great, and Purcell's been playing really good.
Yeah,
So 7.5. I mean, he could lose every set 6-4, 6-4, 6-4, and he
yeah.
still has room. He could
Purcell's
lose
one of
six
those.
four six. Like
He's one of those guys that gets slept on. I think. Like
he
that's how
no,
I
he
feel. He
does.
just
He
gets
does.
slept
He's
on.
one
He's
of
a
those
really good
Aussies
player.
that gets slept on.
Yeah, it's just. I feel
And
like they
he's
respected him right there.
exact. Sometimes he's 50-50 though. Like sometimes he's not playing well. Right now he's playing really well. So like, yeah, I'm riding with him all day. +7.5 all day.
All day.
He takes 1 set that should hit.
Hmm.
Like, and then the only thing left for premium today is got a 3 star Damon Hour -6.5
So,
versus Otto Vertanen, which I thought would be
should
cake. But
should be cake.
currently, right now, he's down. Oh, double break point, actually. Let's give it a second. We
Okay,
might
come
get our
on.
serve right back. We might get it
All
right
right.
back.
Chip
I don't
away.
even know why he's getting broke without breaking.
Shouldn't
I
be.
know he had a break point earlier. Let's see.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's only given up one break point, lost it. Three
Yeah.
break chances, hasn't gotten any.
Got
He's
to
got two
capitalize on
here. Let's see. This is live action right here.
those. Live
Let's see
action
if he
here.
gets this. -6.5 though. Realistically, like Damon Howard versus Vertanen, that's should be a no-brainer. That's why it's
Yeah,
a 3-star. That's a premium pick.
he's
Like
been
Vertanen,
killing it.
Damon Howard is like a true top 10 player. He's ranked 10. Rankings don't really mean everything in tennis, but like he's a true top 10 guy.
No, for sure.
Vertanen's been playing pretty solid, but he hasn't beaten anyone like Damon Howard. Damon
Demon
Howard
Hour's
is,
kind of like a major, like he plays big at the majors. Like he
dude,
comes alive.
Damon Howard is a real top player.
Yeah, he's a
There's a difference
threat.
between an Alcaraz and Djokovic,
Yeah,
but like,
this is
and
different level.
Sinner, but like, yeah, this is
Different
like
level.
tier two, and he's there. Like he's
Oh, yeah,
beating Zverev's,
for
like,
sure.
like he's right there with Zverev. That's
Mm-hmm.
like the Zverev tier. That's tier two. And
Yep.
Vertanen is like, he's not. He's like little tournament tier.
Yeah, he's
So
no.
realistically, I don't even know how he's winning this match right now. I still have faith because it's 5 setters. So if he loses this set, I'm not worried. 6.5, he could win a set 6-1, 6-0 against this guy. So I'm
Literally.
not too worried about that.
This
But yeah,
is
that's live. Hopefully he can clutch that up.
how'd that over under do today?
Oh, for Thompson, terrible beat. That was a 2-star.
2-star, terrible
Don't even
beat.
get me mentioning that.
Okay.
So over under was 39.5. So I was just looking for a 4-set match. You got Jordan Thompson versus Hercax,
Yeah.
two very good servers. So I was like, every set's gonna go probably minimum 6-4. So like I said, you're just asking for 4 sets,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna get a tiebreaker too easily. It's Hercax, and then you just need one of these two to win one set. I didn't know who was gonna win the match, but I was like, both of these guys are gonna win at least one set.
Uh-huh.
First set goes to a tiebreak. Beautiful.
Need that.
So I'm like, all right, that's looking great. Second set, so Thompson won the first set,
Uh,
tiebreak. Second set, Thompson smacks 6-1. So I'm like, all right, come
that's
on.
2-0. Now you need a
Yeah,
big
and
comeback from Hubie
two
here.
oh. So now you need Hercax and like, and then
Yeah.
you're probably fine because the tiebreak saves you from that 6-1. And it's so Thompson, where is this? So let me see. So Hercax is up 4-1 in the third set. And then it's 4-2. Then it's 5-2. So now he just needs to win one more point. He's up 5-2 just to win the set. Thompson serve, he wins it. Now it's oh psych, I was reading set one. Genius. I was gonna say that doesn't sound crazy. This is what's really crazy. So he wasn't up 4-1. That was first set. This is 4-4. Thompson serving.
Hmm.
2 break points, misses it. Then we're up 5-4. So now we just need to win 1 point. Thompson serving, we get set point, loses it.
Jesus.
Now we're serving, we lose our serve. Thompson serves, wins the match. 3-0.
Can't make
It's
it
like,
up.
bro, come on. Come on.
Doesn't have that.
Hercax just, and like I mentioned in set one, he chokes a 4-1 lead. If you just won
Yeah.
that, the overheads.
Yeah.
So crazy. But yeah, that loss, that was a 2-star.
No clutch in that.
Hate
It's
to
all
see
right.
that.
-130. We still
Got
have two more premium plays to go through, so easy.
absolutely. Hey, Damon Hour broke back.
There we go.
Let's go.
There we go. There's a start.
Also, Goffin, yeah, and Goffin broke, so he should win. That he's serving for set. Should win
That's
the set
big.
by 2.
That's big.
Yeah, and then that should be good. We'll see. That
Oh,
should
yeah.
be good. Yeah,
Who's
good stuff. Is there anything? Is there anything left?
who's your last one? Corda?
Yeah, Corda. That was a 2-star as well.
Hmm.
Corda versus Mach, which I knew was like slightly risky, but Corda's great on hard courts.
Yeah.
Great server, and
It's a
today
solid
just
match.
didn't serve well. Just he didn't even win a set today, which is crazy.
That's why he got beaten straight sets against matchups.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Kind
Wow.
of crazy. Macic is weird, but Corda's better. Like Corda should not be losing that 3-0.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough beat.
Yeah, I knew it was a slight risk, but I liked it. I
Mhm.
liked it. He won the other day, and I believe he was like a 3-star. So
All right.
Corda, come on, my man.
Come on. Give us that little
Yeah,
cash.
you fellas got anything left to
Got
yap
some
about?
got some college football.
There we are.
Big college football.
And some big
Big
spreads.
Thursday today. What
Dude,
do you want?
football is back.
Zach, you want to talk about the free picks?
We're back.
Or do you want to talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
premium?
Want to mix and match? We can do 1 and 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do either one. But yeah, no, if you want to touch, I can start on The free picks first. So our first free pick of the day is going to be Jacksonville State's money line at it's kind of flip-flopping. It's been minus 145, minus 150, minus 155. They're kind of sitting at a minus three, minus 155. And we'll tell you why we like them. So Coastal Carolina just lost Grayson McCall, their
Yeah.
four-year quarterback. He just transferred in state above to NC State. So he's there now looking to lead NC State to an ACC championship. But the big issue is how do we replace him?
Mhm.
Coastal Carolina's been a really good team these last 7, 8 years. They brought in Michigan State transfer quarterback Noah Kim, who, if you
Ooh.
watched Big Ten football last year, Noah Kim struggled. Now he is going down in
Struggle.
talent level, but at the same time, as we saw yesterday, a lot of Coastal Carolina's team either graduated or left. They lost their top three tacklers. They do have some experience coming back, but they're going to be very, they're not going to really know each other just yet.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a team 3 or 4 games to get used to playing with each other. And I
Mhm.
think the big reason why, too, we like Jacksonville State is just that them being a 9-4 team last year, they just missed the Conference USA championship game. They are now going to be going up at home
Mhm.
against a team like Coastal Carolina, where they have a heavy run attack. So
Yeah.
you're going to see a lot of wildcat, a
Yep.
lot of pistol sets, a lot of read options, triple options. You're going to see it all. And they're also going to go at you with two quarterbacks. You're going to see Zion Turner, who can throw, but mainly is their runner. And then you're going to see Logan Smothers, who is pretty much their passing quarterback.
Yeah, for
So you're
sure.
going to see a mix of both. But I think for a Coastal Carolina team that struggles against the run, they're playing a very run heavy team. And I
And
don't think playing on the road is going to help their case. And
yeah.
I think they're just going up against a really good team today and I think the spread is just too low.
Yeah.
I mean, we even saw some
A good
places
point.
where, I mean, people were willing to go as high as Jacksonville State -6
Mhm.
on some alt lines. But, we want to get the main play out, get you guys what we would hope to be is a guaranteed winner for a free
Should be.
pick. And that's why we're going with the minus 145, taking Jacksonville State at home.
Yeah. If their
I
top three
love it.
tacklers are, I mean, they transferred or graduated, I mean,
Hmm.
that's Jacksonville's just gonna run all over them. They should just run all over them.
Should, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think minus 150 is an absolute steal for that for Jacksonville State. But
Agreed.
moving on to North Dakota State. Another free pick playing
Kids.
Colorado.
Wow.
So much money on Colorado spread tonight. It's disgusting.
I'm sure. Of
And then I
course.
saw another thing where there's like 78 or 79% of the money is also on North Dakota State to win outright. So it's like, all right, you have a plus 275 there.
Ooh.
I don't see
Yeah, so
Vegas.
that's
Yeah, I don't see Vegas letting that plus 275
hmm.
cash, and then I don't see Colorado. I don't see them letting Colorado cover the spread 10.5. So that's why I love the plus 10
It's
and a half
interesting.
here
Yeah.
because they can cover, they don't win. Vegas wins. I mean, I feel like 10.5
That's what
is
happens.
great. Just because of the percentage. I mean, there's so much money on Colorado to win by spread, and then there's so much money in North Dakota State to win outright. So it's like, just give
Yeah.
me the points. Like literally just give me the points. I don't like the plus 275 is would be amazing to hit, but
But it's a stretch. It's a
it's a
stretch.
stretch. Like Colorado's
10
obviously,
points is like a decent amount.
yeah.
I know there's spreads that are like 50, but like that's crazy.
No, yeah. And
But
North
like
Dakota
10
State,
is like,
they're solid. They're a very good team. Like they're not nothing to be like joking around with. Like Colorado, they're gonna need to come out firing. Like they can't play this game just not going crazy. Like Shador needs to do his thing.
and who's the pressure on?
Yeah, Colorado.
Yeah,
All on
Exactly.
Colorado. Like
I
There's
think
no
it
pressure on
was.
North Dakota. Like there's none. There's zero.
zero.
Yeah. And I mean, we've talked about it before. I mean, I've even saying it last year. I mean, the only reason why, I mean, I've never seen a 4-8 team get so much hype before,
That's
only
what
because of their coach. I mean, Sanders did a good job. He took over a 1-11 program
I'm.
and ended up
No,
with
for
four
sure.
wins the next year. But
Mhm.
even with the improvements that he's made going into this year, they also play a tough schedule.
Yeah,
And there are still a
They
lot of
do.
gaps on that team. I mean, you guys saw last year that defense was horrendous. They gave up
horrible.
upwards of 40,
Dude,
40 to 45
one of the
points a
worst I've
game.
ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing with
Nobody
those
wasn't
smaller,
scoring.
Yeah, and those smaller FCS schools, when they go into their games against these FBS schools, they come in with a game plan.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw it last week. We took New Mexico plus 14, very disrespectful on the line. Montana State is a very good team.
Very
They
good.
are a top five
But
team,
don't
but
disrespect.
at the same time, it took them a little bit to come back. But when you have an FBS school like New Mexico, they're going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger,
Oh,
and they're going to have the better talent. But if you have a team that comes in with a game plan, it's very tough to
yeah,
stop.
definitely. For sure. For sure.
Agreed. Yeah,
You,
that's yeah, of course.
you want to talk about Minnesota, Zach?
Yeah, so we have our two-star for you guys tonight is Minnesota's money line against North Carolina. So that's an interesting one. They played a home and home last year. North Carolina got that win. 35 to 10, I believe was the score.
Mhm.
The big difference this year is North Carolina is without Drake May. So North Carolina was a team last year. I think they started like 5-0 and they were ranked in like the top 15 and they finished like 8-5. Their defense was horrendous last year. Very, very bad. Now they've lost their quarterback, and I believe they're naming their starting quarterback tonight, as we saw.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be, as we talked about, probably going to be Max Johnson, who's coming from LSU and Texas A&M.
Yeah.
I mean, mainly in this one, I do like Minnesota for a couple of reasons, but I feel like more so I am fading UNC because UNC's defense was very poor.
Yep.
Their run game wasn't great. Their passing defense is a little bit better. But when you look at Minnesota, Minnesota's going to come at you with three running backs.
Yep.
So they have a transfer from Oklahoma. His name is Marcus Majors. Had 900 yards, excuse me, last year. So you're going to see him get a majority of your touches. They have Bryce Williams, who is a seventh year running back, and he's going to get a good amount of touches as well. And then you're going to see a walk on Jordan Newman, who's probably going to get 5 or 6 touches himself. And then, I mean, the big one for Minnesota, what they've been lacking is a quarterback. They got Max Brosmer from New Hampshire, who New Hampshire was a ranked team last year in the lower Division One, the FCS. And now they're going to be going to a team where they're going to pretty much give him free reign on offense. He's going to have a little bit of better talent at the receiver position, at the running back position. And like I said, you got a team like North Carolina, who their defense just isn't that good, and they're going to have a new quarterback at the helm, and it might be tough for them to get going once again in a road landscape, Big Ten game, Thursday night in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
And Minnesota being an underdog at home, we're hitting the plus,
Yeah. That's
Come
a little
on.
weird.
which I believe right now it's a plus 105, plus the
Yep.
line moves.
Sure is. It's a
Come
two-unit
on.
bet. I mean, that's just free
You
money.
love that.
Like,
It cashes plus 2.1 units.
sure. Why not?
Simple stuff.
Yep. And then
Like
the
if your units are 100, you're putting 200 on that because it's a plus. So you don't have to put more than 200 for two
no,
units, just 200. And then
2-5.
since it's plus 105, you'd win 210.
Mm-hmm.
So 2.1 units. Simple.
Perfect. Perfect.
When that cashes.
When it cashes.
Pretty simple stuff, fellas.
All right.
Pretty
And
simple
then
stuff.
our last pick for college football will be Utah spread. Little hefty. It opened at 53 points, which is just insane. Like insane. It
There's a
dropped,
reason though. There's a
yeah,
reason.
exactly. But it did drop all the way down to 38 and a half the other day, and now it's right back up to 40. So I can't Rising, that kid, Cameron Rising, he can throw the ball. Like he
A
can
view.
throw the ball like crazy. Did not play last year. He was injured, right, Zach? Yeah, was injured.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, 2 years ago stats, he threw over 3,000 yards with 26 tutties and only 8 interceptions. So he's a passing QB. I think they're going to light up Southern Utah. There's no way Southern Utah is going to
Yeah.
score over 20 points tonight. There's just no chance. I think Utah is really, like realistically, they're probably going to put up over 50 points tonight. That's just how I feel.
I was thinking 60s.
Yeah, they can just
They'll
run it
probably
up.
toss 60s.
And Zach mentioned too, they play a conference game next week, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like they got to get
it's
ready.
Baylor.
Yeah.
So it's like we said, like a lot of those times when those games go up and they're like 35-0 at halftime, they
Yep.
tend to pull some of their starters, but you might see them running plays that they would run next week against Baylor because they have to be prepared to run those same plays and get
Yep.
their playbooks ready.
They got to
So they're
build
gonna have
that
to run
chemistry.
more. And I think the big thing too, not only mentioning offense, is just like when you look at the O line of Utah compared to Southern Utah and the
Mhm.
defensive line, everything like that, they just can. It's going to be very tough for them to really break through and get stops on that Utah offense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
not
definitely
gonna
gonna be
happen.
strong.
And I
But
love that point. They're not going to take their foot off the gas
no, they
because
shouldn't.
they got a big game next game.
Yeah,
Like
they got a big game this
you
week.
gotta be just flying on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be going. You're not taking out your starters just because you're up a little bit. Like no,
See, like Southern Utah wasn't
you shouldn't.
terrible last year. Like they beat teams in their conference, but the second they face a big school, they were getting pretty much whooped. Like they faced BYU, who wasn't amazing last year. They lost 41-16. So it's like, I mean, they can let up a lot of points, but I don't think they're going to be scoring on Utah's defense tonight. I think it's going to be very, very tough for you, Southern Utah.
Yeah,
3
it'll be a
points
blowout.
is a lot, but very doable. It is college football.
Yeah, and once again, too, you're seeing backing the home team here. They have to go into an environment which is going to be a sold out stadium on a Thursday night. Kids are back in school, and those kids at Southern Utah might be shaken a little bit when they first go out there
Oh, for sure. For
because they
sure. And
don't play in front
Rising,
of anything like
this is
that.
Rising's what, seventh year?
Seventh year, yeah.
He's seen it, he's done it, he'll do it again. Like it's just how it's gonna be. Like he's gonna go out there, he's gonna sling that bell like crazy.
No, yeah, I mean they could win by 60,
No,
realistically.
easily win by 60. Easily.
But yeah, I mean, you fellas got anything left now?
Um, kind of covers the board. Zach, are you gonna be giving out some props that'll be
Let
posted
me
on Instagram
see.
threads and Twitter?
Yes, I'll be sending those out to you pretty soon. So pretty much that'll cover the nightcap of games. So pretty
Yep.
much
Hey,
anything 640 and on basically. So
Okay.
we'll be getting those out. So if you guys got to look on our socials if you want those picks.
Yep. Put
how
your
about that? And 3-star Damon Hour wins first set 7-5, so he's up by 2. Only needs to win by 5 now. Next 2 sets should be cake.
lovely.
Now
That's
now
exactly
he's the
what.
one feeling it. Love that. Down 5-4, up 7-5. Thank
Yep.
you very much.
Yep.
But
So
yeah, so that's pretty much wrapping up the first podcast there. Thank you for staying tuned in and
yeah, drop a like,
keeping up to
comment,
date with us.
subscribe, everything.
Absolutely.
For your
It's
post
only going to get
notifications.
better.
Only gonna get
It's
better.
only going to get better. But those are our picks today.
Mhm.
Hopefully they'll do well. You'll see on our socials at LocksOTD on anything. We'll post the recaps, lose, win, whatever it is,
Mhm.
push, whatever, and then we'll post our units. And yeah, we'll show you the real numbers, unlike others.
Yeah.
But thank you for tuning in.
We'll be back
Uh,
next week.
we will every week.
Sure. Every week,
Thank you
once a
very
week.
much, fellas,
Yes, sir.
ladies
We'll
and
see you,
gents.
boys.
See ya.